Okay, we're going to start doing a lot of these types of problems where we have two variables and two equations. So here we have tickets to a school play cost $1.50 if bought in advance and $2 if bought at the door. By selling all 200 of their tickets, the players brought in $360. How many tickets were sold in advance? So I'll call A would be your number of ticks in advance. And then D, same thing, at the door. Okay, so if we think about the cost now first, maybe, it's $1.50 in advance, so I'm going to do 1.50A. We don't need the zero there, but it helps to remind me that that's $1.50. So this right here represents the total amount of money I make from my advance tickets. And then $2 at the door represents the total amount I make for the door tickets. I add those up, and I want them to equal what? $360. So there's one equation with two variables. Okay. Second thing is we have advance tickets and the door tickets. How many tickets did I sell total? 200. So I could go advanced plus door equals 200. All right. Now what I want to do is combine these two equations. Substitution is the best way to do it because this one already has, I'm pretty close to substituting in something maybe for A or for D. It doesn't matter which one we do. I am going to solve this equation for D. I could solve it for A too, it doesn't matter. I just want to solve it for one of the variables. So if I want to solve this for D, what would I do? Subtract A from both sides. So now I get that D equals 200 minus A. Now, I did this strategically. The reason I did that, I could have solved for either one of these, but I chose D. And the reason I chose D is because I think it's easier to multiply this stuff by $2 than it is to multiply stuff like this by 150. I mean, it's not that much harder, but I figured that would make my life a little bit easier. So now I could substitute the 200 minus A here. That can go right in for D above because it equals D. So these equal. I can substitute that in to that D. And now I get one equation. So I will have 1.5A, where are my zeros here, plus 2 times 200 minus A equals 360. Another nice outcome of why I'm doing it this way is because if I would have solved the other way around, these instead of being A's would be D's, right? My answer would be D equals something, but I want advanced anyways. I want how many tickets were sold in advance. So now I'm going to solve for A and I'll be done. 1.5A plus 400 minus 2A, notice that distribution right there, equals 360. Bless you. So you can do negative 0.5A equals, subtract 400 from both sides. Again, I'm just assuming you know the algebra there. Negative 40. Divide by negative 0.5. Divide by negative 0.5. A equals 80. And 80 tickets were sold advanced. Okay? Questions there? I could find how many sold at the door, obviously. The door tickets would be 120 because I have to add to 200.